Hello everyone, welcome back. We are here for the promised other game. I am Offbeat. I am joined today by Bana. Bana, how's it going?
I'm pretty good today, you know?
Yeah.
How about you?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. We've resolved our issues that we were having the last stream. We've got webcams back up, which is great because we've got our beautiful shining faces to see here. And we've got ourselves a good game here. We've got Ragnarök on blue. We got Ragnarök on orange and Hard Stack on blue. A couple gold teams here. Should be an exciting one.
Should be fairly exciting, yep. Both teams, you know, they're in the gold division, and it might be their jump up to plat. I'm not sure. Maybe.
It's definitely close, at least for, I think it was a Hard Stuck is kind of our no, for Ragnarök. Well, it's interesting. Well, because Ragnarök is the gold 2 team right now, but Hard Stuck, despite being gold 4, is actually lower ranked in the standings right now. So it could be 2 teams on different trajectories right now, right?
Probably.
All right. And so we're here. Round 1 is starting. We are in. We've got teams in the tunnels. We are live. We're ready to go. Bana, why don't you take us in here?
Well, yeah, we are about to begin in a few seconds, and the stacks are going to be out of the tunnels right now, and it's going to be in the hands of Hardstuck. They're going to pass it down all the way down to Cookie, and Cookie's going to pass it, but they end up missing the pass, and they're going to clear it, but the bounce goes into Jade Michael's hands.
Yeah, Jade Michael got it, sending it across. Some good movement here, some good passing coming in initially from Hardstuck, but that is going to be intercepted there. That is going to be Doggy getting that cleared up. Odin's there with the stack to collect it, and they are going to send this one all the way down. They've got stacks following it up. Can they turn it to a quick goal? They can't. The defensive stacks are even quicker. That being said, it is going to be stolen back, bouncing in below the bubble. Underscore is there, and is going to clear it out of harm's way.
In the hands of Odin right now. He's going to pass it down to Sir, and Sir is going to go for the pass to Tall Dude, and Tall Dude's going to put it in for a nice and easy dunk from just a dunk, you know?
Yeah, Tall Dude. No one really picked up Tall Dude behind the goal there, and it turned out to be really costly. I'm sure the goalie knew it was there. Goalie always knows and is probably constantly telling his teammates to pick someone up. But hey, if it goes unpicked and you can find that as an offense, you are definitely setting yourselves up for success here. We're seeing another quick rollout here. A couple good long quick passes. Recon Fox moving in, making one move. Not able to get by the last one, but that's okay because the Cookie Fox is there to put it home.
Cookie Fox is right there to be able to put it back, you know? And it's going to be into the hands of Ragnarök right now with, you know, the joust advantage. And we'll see how they'll do here.
Yep, coming out of the tunnel here, it is going to be Tall Dude with the disc initially, is going to send that one up, but oh, that is very well read and intercepted in the tunnel. The shot coming in here, it's not going to be on target, and they're not going to have a stack coming in here. Oh, a very risky play! Tall Dude thought they were under more pressure than they actually were, instead puts it right into the waiting arms of Recon Fox, and is going to give the lead to Hardstuck.
The lead to Hardstuck right now. There's still 8 minutes left in the round, so you know Ragnarök could gain some momentum, but at the moment Hardstuck has their momentum, and Tall Dude will have the disc. He's gonna clear down the right tunnel into no man's land though, and it's gonna be into the back stack of Hardstuck, but Underscore gets stunned out by Dogi, and Dogi will have the open shot, but he ends up whiffing it a little bit, and it's gonna be in the hands of Recon Fox, I think that was? Yeah?
Too many foxes. Too many foxes.
And it's gonna be cleared, and it's gonna go to Odin's hands, and he's gonna put it in for a dunk.
Wow, sometimes it's just about being in the right place at the right time, right? Because good bounce, there's no way that was intended with that initial pass, and yet somehow coming in here and putting that one in, it just right in the hands into the open goal, and we got ourselves a tie game here. As it is coming out of the tunnel is going to be Underscore with the disc, looking right tunnel to Jade Michael. Jade Michael looking. We've seen some really good quick rollouts coming in here from Hardstuck. It's been really impressive, and there's a long pass. There's an opening. Recon Fox with the move coming in behind. Just got to get past the goalie. No, not going to get the one in. Tries for the dunk, but isn't able to succeed. It will get cleared out.
It's going to get cleared out in to Hardstuck zone. And it's going to get a pass down, but it ends up bouncing off a nest, and it's going to be into the hands of Sir. And Sir is going to take his time, go for the reset here to Tall Dude, and Tall Dude's going to pass it right back into Sir's hands. Sir's 1v1, but gets... What? Okay.
That's using the opponent's face, as that is going to go in. I'm pretty sure that was in off of the goalie's face. A great pass coming in there to kind of set up that whole attack. Gets past the defensive stack to two teammates waiting underneath, and they're able to take that one in for what was a fairly easy goal at the end of the day. Really hard for the goalie to stop that one.
Well, now it is into the hands of Hardstuck, and Cookie Fox is going to pass it to Recon. Recon's going to go for the reset into Jade Michael's hands. Jade Michael is going to move up the disc, go for another reset, playing it slow here. You know, taking their time. And Underscore is going to move up the disc, juke around, going to go for the pass to Jade. Jade is going to go for the pass to Recon. Recon going in for the shot-ish? Yeah, maybe in, but Cookie Fox will get stunned out by Odin, I think. And Odin's going to go for the clear, and it's going to go into the bubble-ish, and Odin going to go for the long three? Nope, not long three, but it's a three-pointer, and it's a good one, too.
Yeah, incredible counterattack coming in there from Ragnarok. Ragnarok doing a great job on the defensive side, who was nearly a goal on their own end, but they recovered well, fell back on defense, and they had a really impressive actually spin like behind the back clear for something that probably didn't need to be that elaborate, but it worked, and they had the whole team going ready with the stacks to follow that one up, and were able to put it in before the defense for Hardstuck could really get back and do much on there. Back the other way, it is Hardstuck with the disc, but Recon Fox is going to lose this one. Does manage to get the last touch on it, slapping it across to an open space, and has a teammate filling that gap. That is Underscore, but Underscore is not going to have the reset. It is going to be picked up by Tall Dude, and here comes the counterattack now from Ragnarok.
Odin's going to go for the clear down into the bubble. It's going to hop out of the bubble real quick into Jade Michael's hand. Jade Michael is going to go for the pass, but the stack is stunned out, and it's going to be into Tall Dude's hands. Tall Dude's going to pass it up top back to Surt, but it ends up being incomplete, and it's going to be into the midfield here, and it's going to be into the hands of Recon Fox. No, that was Cookie, yeah. That's Jade Michael now. Jade Michael's going for the clear. It's going to go up and down, and it's going to go into the hands of Surt, though. Surt's ready. He's going to go for the clear down. Actually, no, it's a pass to Dogan. Did not see him. And it's gonna go into the popcorn area.
Yeah, up in the popcorn area, and first to it is Ragnarok with a couple players there, but the stack coming in on the defensive side is going to cause some trouble there. Turnovers back and forth here as they're fighting over that loose disc, trying to set up possession. It is going to get into Odin. Odin moving, but Underscore says no! And Underscore is going to get that cleared out of harm's way.
Intercepted. Surt with the disc, passing it all the way down into Dogi's hands. Dogi's going to pass it down to Odin. Odin gets stolen by Recon Fox, and Recon Fox is going to go for the clear, and it's going to go far into the midfield, and their stack is also there. They're going to have the shot, but it ends up going up, and it's going to be right back into the Cookie Fox's hands. You know, they're going to take their time. They're going to go for the pass back into Recon Fox. Recon Fox going for the shot, but it ends up getting rejected by Surt, and Surt's going to have to do this. He's going to go for the clear down the middle side. Yeah.
Middle side is my favorite side. It's picked up by Underscore on the back line, making a couple moves to hold possession. Is going to look to clear it in. Gets it past the defender, but not the goalie, as there's a couple different players back there for Ragnarok right now, kind of preventing that dump and chase game plan. Not able to get a read on that one very well. Those will be picked up. Underscore with some moves, with a player on their back, finds the opposing post and is going to ding that one in. Just under 3 minutes left on the clock here in this round one, and that was critical points as we're back to a one-score game now.
It's a one-score game here. There's still 3 minutes left. They can pull it back, but it's going to be Ragnarok with the joust. They're gonna get Tall Dude with the disc. Tall Dude's gonna pass it down to right tunnel, but Jade Michael will be able to get the disc. They're gonna pass it down into Cookie Fox. Cookie Fox going for the clear into Recon Fox. Recon Fox gets stunned out by Surt though, and it seems like Surt's gonna grab the disc here. And then Odin's gonna go for the clear down. Odin will get an iffy bounce there though, with Underscore having the disc now, and Underscore is moving up, looking for his pass, is passing it all the way down, but it ends up being incomplete. It's going to be Surt with the disc. Surt's going to clear it down mid, and it's going to go into the enemy team's bubble, I think. Yep. And the stack is there, and they're going to go for the dunk.
Yeah, excellent stacks coming in from Ragnarok there. They got the clear, and they got their stacks together just much quicker than Hardstuck was able to, and just like that, they are rewarded for those quick stacks. And they extend this lead critically back to his two-score game, now up by 5. And time is starting to be the enemy here of Hardstuck. They've had some good rollouts here. Let's see if they can turn this into one, as they've got a couple good quick passes, some long ones. They got an opening on the post here, looking for one final cut. Cookie Fox, no! What happened? Surge takes it, but Odin screaming back on defense, I think headbutts that into their own goal for 2 points, and suddenly there's hope again for Ragnarok.
There's hope again for Hardstuck here, actually.
Oh, yes, yes.
Ragnarok only has a 3-point lead, but they only have 2 people coming out. Actually, no, there's still 2 other people. They're going out. Tall Dude's jumping and ducking around the other team, and they're going to go for the clear. It's going to be into the bubble, and it's going to be into the hands of Odin, I think. Oh, no, it's a headbutt. Very strategic there, as everybody knows, headbutts are very important. And they're going to pass it down into Doge. Yep, Doge's going to go for the bounce shot, and it's great. What a shot.
An excellent bounce shot, and that will probably seal it away. 40 seconds on the clock here, a 5-point lead. I think we can safely say that Ragnarok is going to be comfortably taking this first one. Davey Rue in the chat saying, what's the skill like in the lowest rank? Is it that different from the higher ranks? And I'd say that it is absolutely a big, because VRML, for those of you who haven't played, is an open league, right? Anyone can play. So you get all different skill levels in this league, in the different leagues. So you have people who are, just have been playing VR for a couple months, or you have people who have been playing for, since the game came out. So there is a huge skill difference, and it is very interesting to see how the game looks very, very different between the high master ranks and the lower bronze ranks. But that's gonna do it. That is the end of the first round. That is going to be Ragnarok taking first round with a score of 13-8.
And, quick analysis, something I noticed with Hardstuck is that they always had these quick and fast rollouts, which sometimes going too fast could end up being your demise. And, that might have been what happened.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, it is very impressive, right? For the times they are consistently open, their rollouts look smooth and clean. They, at least in terms of getting it down the arena, right? They do a great job. They've been doing a great job here of moving in quick. They get it into the zone very well. At this point, it's just a matter of finishing, right? They get it all the way into the zone. It's just a matter of finishing at this point right now, right? They've got a lot of the technical skill there of getting into zone. At this point, it's just being able to turn those chances into points. And right now, that's where Ragnarok is kind of leading, and that's how they're taking this game.
The finishing goal or move is probably one of the most important, but of course, getting the disc into there, fairly important too. And finishing is onto Ragnarok's side today.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So if we look down the stats here, we can see things fairly spread out on the Hardstuck side. All 3 different players, each getting a single score each, versus Odin, kind of leading the way there for Ragnarok. And as we might recall, also leading the way with some own goals, or at least that one exciting, dramatic one working back. I have that goal saying, didn't know Techno was playing for Ragnarok. Yeah, I didn't know either. That's a little dicey. It's almost as if Techno may have been lurking in the lobby as we join the game and is just eager to get their name on more casts, I think.
Yep. Well, it's paused at the moment. I'm not sure who paused. I don't have my Spark running, which I forgot to turn on, which I should do now, actually.
Always a good idea. But yeah, mine is a little frozen, so we'll get there eventually. But yeah, the pause was taken, I expect, by Hardstuck to kind of, take some time and try and stabilize here. And it was indeed Hardstuck who called that timeout. I'll take a look at their side to see if they're planning any roster moves or anything like that, but I don't expect so. I expect they're probably just taking a bit of time here to kind of, figure out what was working, what is and what isn't working, kind of build themselves a new plan so they don't kind of, come out in the second round and fall behind again.
They're just taking a quick breather, where you want to have, some great mentality too, and yeah.
Absolutely. So while we're here, I feel like we can take this pause opportunity, and I can let you know that you may notice that this guy beside me, this wonderful, charming young man, is a caster in training. We have we've been running a couple of them on the channel here today, and we still have spots. We're always looking for new casters, creators, camera operators. So if you are interested, go and check out the VRML website, where where we always have applications open. It's a lot of fun as someone who started doing this just at the start of last year. Look at the upward mobility. Here I am already taking the next generation under my wing. But yes, if you are at all interested, I would recommend you check it out. There's zero obligation. I just cast whenever I like, so it is super flexible, and it is a great way to stay connected and to be a big part of this community. Banan, what? Banan, that's not your name. It's Banna. Sorry, you have a banana profile picture, and it just it always makes me second guess what I'm saying. But what's the process been like for you so far?
Well, I submitted my application around, I don't know how long ago, but once I got the DM, I was super eager to, get into CIT, and, it was a pretty quick process, just do it and, get in, and then we just wait till I find out when I can cast, and, this is my first chance.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. So we got a couple different players going through the program right now, and don't worry, I'm sure they will all be starting here and hosting their own streams in no time because, hey, it has been... there's a lot of talent here. We got a lot of talented people up and coming, and I'm very excited. I'm sure you'll be seeing these faces and these voices here for some time to come. For Thrive, what's his name? His name is Banna. His name is Banna. Mm-hmm. And get used to that name. It's a name you'll be hearing from here on out for a while, right? We do have the timeout come to an end, so it looks like they do have a plan, so we should be going ahead right away here in about 30 seconds as the rest of the intermission time runs down.
Nice to meet you too, Ivan. Nice to meet you too.
That's a great player as well. Banna, you play as well?
Yeah, I do play.
What rank do you play at?
I'm right now unranked since I joined a new team, but my peak was like high plat, I think.
Okay, nice. I was playing on a team that was high gold into plat, but as of this season, I've just got I love keeping myself busy, my life busy, and so it unfortunately hasn't allowed me enough time to kind of play this year. But that's okay because I have been having a great time casting. Oh, how about you take this away while I try and fix the overlay?
Well, yep, we are out here with the stacks, and it's gonna be into the hands of Ragnarok here, and Tall Dude is going to hold onto the disc, make sure his teammates get down, but he ends up getting robbed by Jade, and Jade is gonna go for the clear, but it ends up having a pretty iffy bounce, but the stack is always there, and they're gonna go for the clear. It's gonna go into the popcorn area, gonna move out, and it's gonna be slapped away, but the stack is always there, as I mentioned earlier, and they're gonna pass it cross. Actually, I'm not sure if there's anyone there. It's in the trap area. It's gonna be slapped away into the other team's side, and it's gonna be into the hands of Tall Dude, and Tall Dude is gonna get robbed by Jade Michael. A lot of steals coming in from Jade Michael, I think, from what I remember, and it's gonna be cleared down into Ragnarok's bubble, and let's see if the stack is there. Odin, no, that's Dogi. I cannot read. Dogi's gonna slap it away, but Cookie Fox is there at the midfield, and Cookie Fox is gonna move around, gonna pass it top, waiting for the clear pass, but ends up getting stolen by Dogi.
Oh, that was a great steal there. Read very well, as you could see that. They were trying so hard to set up that cut pass, and it nearly worked. But as is, they're still fishing for that first goal, and it is going to be cleared out here. So if we see those stacks coming in from Ragnarok, as we have seen, they are going to be first to the disc. Reading well, Tall Dude looking. No, that three isn't going to fall. The score remains locked at zeros, and teams trying to put together some stacks here. It will be picked up. Ragnarok is going to keep this one in the zone, and they've got a teammate under their belt. That is going to be Dogi, but Dogi is going to get stunned out, but no one remembers to pick up the disc. I feel like that's a fairly important aspect of that. You stun someone, and then you take the disc from them. They get it on the second try, though, and they will get this one cleared for the time being. Back and forth they go a little bit, and oh no, getting stunned out. Doggy is with a great stun there. Fortunate float there, though, and it will get out of harm's way for the time being, as Ragnarok's gonna kind of reset back here.
The hands of Tall Dude. Tall Dude is going to pass it low, but it ends up being a little bit off, and it's going to be in the hands of Underscore, but Underscore gets robbed by Dogi, and Dogi's going to pass it low, but to nobody being there, and he's going to clear it down all the way down. I don't know who grabbed that. Might have been he or she, not sure, but Cookie Fox will have the open goal, going for the long three, but it ends up bouncing away, and it's going to be into the hands of Hardstuck, and Hardstuck is going to hold onto the disc. It's still 0-0, 7 minutes actually, but it's going to be robbed by Dogi. Miscommunication, and it's going to be cleared down. It's going to be into the bubble, might hop out now, but instead it's going to be hands of Cookie Fox, and Cookie Fox is going to go for the clear.
Yeah, cleared at least into the trap area where it looks like it will be slowed down. We are 3 minutes in and still waiting for our first goal of the round. Tall Dude with a disc now. Neither team have really been able to get set up super comfortably in the offensive zone. Been a couple miscommunications where, first time we try and get that cut pass and hasn't really connected. But there's an open target on the nest there if they can just find it. Does get picked up as they float to the backline, but Tall Dude is giving them space, but the Cookie Fox says no, and the Cookie Fox with a stun that probably prevents a goal here, and it will get stolen. Here comes a chance here to see if Hardstuck can turn this into some points. They got to be the first stack there, though, and they are not. The stack does come in late, and Cert will have the disc. Will clear it up high to a teammate, but that is not going to connect, and they're going to get this one cleared back into the bubble. If they can get to this one first, it's bouncing around both teams. Neither team able to get a great read on it, and it is now Jade Michael. Jade Michael cutting it across. You got Underscore up above. Underscore with some moves, trying to find it. Has the pass. Jade Michael is denied. Tall Dude with the stun is going to keep that one out. Still no score.
No score. We're waiting for our first score. It's been 4 minutes now. Maybe go halfway through the round with no score. Not sure, but both teams are playing very aggressive defense at the moment. And they're going to go for the clear here, but it ends up bouncing right back into the midfield, and everybody missed the disc. It's going to be into the hands of the Cookie Fox. The Cookie Fox is going to get stunned out by Cert or Tall Dude, one or the other. They're going to go down for the clear into Dogi's hand. Dogi's going to go for another clear. Maybe a shot, not sure. But it's going to be into the hands of Jade Michael, and Jade Michael's going to pass it to Underscore. Underscore going for the pass to Jade Michael right there. I did not see. But it's going to be into the hands of Cert. Cert is going to hold on. He's going to clear it down right. No, tunnel. Okay, Odin is going to go for the long three, but it ends up being off slightly. But it's going to be into the hands of Dogi, and Dogi's going to dunk it right in. The first score of the match. It's been like 5 minutes.
Oh, Dogi taking a bit of a risk there. Had the open target, decided, you know what, I really want to try for the dunk, and nearly got stunned on the goal line there, but was able to tuck it away for, at a rate of 2 points every 5 minutes. We should have a 1 score left in us here. But hey, it is now time for those rollouts that have been working so well for Hardstuck. And Hardstuck is in. They've got the disc. Oh, but there's that last one. They get a fortunate bounce, though. Underscore with the disc is going to lose it, though. And they're not able to take that rollout and turn it into points. It's back the other way now. Comes Ragnarok with that stack with the open 2. The stacks are just coming together that much quicker for Ragnarok, and it's getting them the points.
Ragnarok does have much more momentum here, but of course, this is Echo Arena. There's 4 minutes left. They could still come back here, and it's going to be the joust advantage of Hardstuck, and we'll see what type of rollout they could pull off here. You know, they play their rollouts very quick, and they're going to pass it down to Jade Michael. Jade Michael's going to go pass it down, but ends up getting intercepted by Tall Dude. Tall Dude is going to go for the clear, but Underscore is right there to intercept, and Underscore is going to move up the disc. He's going to pass it into, I don't know who did that, but it's a weird bounce, and it's going to be into the hands of Recon Fox. Recon Fox passing it to the Cookie Fox. The Cookie Fox passing it right down to the other Fox. The Fox going in, juking around, Boo, going for the pass to Underscore. Oh no, it's Jade Michael, I'm sorry. And they're gonna score.
Yeah, great little play there. Like, that is the dream, right? That is there was some excellent back and forth passing between the two Foxes, and it worked out. They were able to keep the defense confused, dupe them out, and eventually convert it into points after what was probably a little too much juking on the boot, but hey, you can't fault it when it worked. And back the other way now is gonna be Ragnarok. They're moving quick, got some rollouts that look like Hardstuck, and that net is being left open, and Ragnarok says thank you very much and is gonna stick in another 3 points here as they extend that lead to 5.
Now, Ragnarok will have the momentum. Still like Arena though. 3 minutes left into the round, and Hardstuck is going to be going out of the tunnel now, and it's going to be into the hands of Underscore. Underscore passing it down into Jade Michael. Jade Michael has the disc. Jade Michael's going to pass it all the way down into Recon Fox. Recon Fox going to go up, going to go down, going to pass it to Underscore. Underscore with the shot right there. Whoa, that was unexpected. Woo.
Oh. Jade Michael, the undeniable MVP of that play, getting the stun, coming in full speed and knocking out the goalie. Because that is a tough angle shot. Hard to make in any circumstance. But with a goalie there, it would have been nigh impossible. But hey, you take the goalie out of the play and you open up that opportunity for your teammate to make something happen. And make something happen, they did. Now the question is, can they handle this Ragnarok counterattack? Because that's a stunned goalie. And no other defense back on the play. And that's a 9-4 lead, 5-point lead restored.
11, 10,
That's the 5-point lead, yes. Counting's very hard.
5,
5 points. It's really been around that. 2 minutes left into the round, and Hardstock is going to go out of their tunnel here, and it's going to be dribbled. No, it's going to be passed down, and the stack is going down, but it's going to be in the hands of the Cookie Fox. Cookie Fox passing it low. They're going to go up, going for the pass to underscore, going for the same style shot once again, and they're going to make it in once again.
Yeah, very, very tough angle shot there, and yet somehow manages to find the goal there. They're sticking around, right? It's been an incredibly, like, it's been about, they've been dealing with this 5-point lead pretty much, you know, they dealt with it for much of round 1, and now back here in round 2, and maybe here's a chance to, if they can capitalize on it. They've got the disc, they've got a chance. It's Jade Michael, finds Recon Fox looking for the goal, not gonna get that one to connect.
intercepted.
It's going to be into the hands of nobody. It's going to be cleared down into the hands of Dogi. Now, Dogi going to go for the cloud shot. It ends up being a little bit off, though. And it's going to be into the hands of Ragnarok. And they're going to have the open goal there. And Odin is going to put that in the top pocket for a simple 2-pointer.
Yep, exactly that. And extending that a lead to 11-6 now with only a minute 20 left on the clock. The floodgates do seem to have opened here for Ragnarok. They're on a good roll here. They're on a good roll here. Like, that's honestly it. They've got all the momentum, and there's not much time left for the momentum to be turned the other way. Another good rollout, but that one, they're going to miss the connecting on that last one. Good job by the defense, because Ragnarok is just playing kind of a safety. They make sure they've got a couple back, not to allow any fast breaks, because the intercept is there. The net has been vacated, but they're not able to read that bounce perfectly, and it will be scooped up. There's a bit of a scramble for it. Scooped up, but that is going to get intercepted. Tall Dude with the final clear, and that is going to be it. We're done in 2 rounds. Ragnarok taking it into this round by his final of 11-6.
Close match today, you know? It was pretty fun to watch. You know, both teams were going back and forth around the whole match, but it ended up being on Ragnarok's side more because they eventually just had more momentum. That's about it.
Yeah, that was really it. Honestly, the stacks were looking fairly equally solid for both teams, but Ragnarok was getting them together quicker, and that ended up being the big game. They got a lot of their points on fast breaks, right? And that made a huge difference because with the style of play that Hardstuck was playing, they didn't often have someone back sitting in that position to make those saves and to prevent those open threes, and those threes ended up coming in huge here. Both Doggy and Odin taking advantage of those and putting in consistent threes throughout the night here.
I like to say this about Ragnarok, they all have the same amount of assists, and I find that very interesting.
Yeah, very, very good point. 2 assists across the board from everyone. So that is going to do it here. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out. That is the last game that we will be doing here on this channel tonight. I have been Offbeat. This has been Bandit with me. We've had a ton of fun. Make sure you follow to make sure you catch any other VRML games. Thank you so much to our players for playing, our sponsors for being excellent hosts for the league. Watch through the credits, see their names. They do a lot to help us make this league happen. That'll be it. Offbeat, Banna. Have yourselves a great evening, everyone. Love you all. We will see you back again very soon.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.